Hey everybody, welcome back to Deck Thief, where I steal my previous opponent's deck. And oh, do I have a strong deck for you today, and an interestingly built deck at that. Scandimag, definitely a top tier deck, at least when it comes to 1 versus 1s, but even in team games, assuming you're not just playing, I don't know, mud fight or something, where you really need those heavy tanks, very, very strong. But also an interestingly built deck. The Werk 40, you don't see that often. 2 cards of Manpads and 2 cards of RBS 56s. Very interesting. CF 104 and Puff, where I'd argue the Puff kind of fills the same role. And M45, it's not that rare, but certainly an interesting deck. Or an interesting way to build a deck. But still, a very strong deck. We saw how much you saw how much I struggled in the last one. Obviously, the automatic is a must-have. But yeah, despite it being a bit different, no like huge complaints. Definitely would have. I think the biggest thing for me is the CF 104. Because manpads is kind of weird, but sure, manpads are always nice to have. You still have plenty of rifle infantry, so it'll probably be fine. Anyway, as ever, I shall see you once we get a ranked game. Alrighty, let's see what you got. Oh, we probably couldn't have gotten a better map. Against XXX Pegasus XXX. All right. This is obviously a very, CQC and thus mech heavy map. You'll love to see it when you're playing a mech deck. All right. How do we want to approach this? Probably want to fight over this area here. Of course, we can go in here, but oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to? Fucking hell, man! For crying out loud. Well, never mind me. I guess once more, I should see you in a second when you find the ranked game. Alright, second time's the charm. Alright, we got mud fight. Dare I push here again? I mean, why not, right? Sure, it's gonna be 2 times in a row and I'm playing on this map. But it's overall still a strategy. You don't see that often these days. Plus, there's some roundeds with the mech deck last time. It was also with the mech deck, never mind. I had to think there for a second what deck we played. Alright, well, 2 times with the mech deck. But, it can still be fun. Alright, let's get some stuff in here. For this town and such. I still get like some M41s into these bushes. It's always good to have. Let's also get some in there, I guess. What? No, let's just get another RBS squad in here. Another manpad squad. It's relatively expensive what we put in here compared to last time, but it's fine. More RBSs here. I think I'm not gonna actually get an automatic. Maybe I should. Automatic is always fun. Let's get an automatic. Obviously want some. These bad boys. Get some 103Ds. Get some M41s because they're busted. Another manpad can never hurt. We have 2 SRFs as well for like, heavier fire support. Let's help out with some Laros. Mortar is always nice to have. Some general infantry. And some... And we can only get 2, right? My math's a bit off. In that case, we might as well get some more NMs. Alright. Good luck and fun. We might get healer rush, in which case we might actually just straight up lose, but oh well. 41s, get like one in here, one in there, and the other one like there. You unload in here, you unload in there. You unload in here, you unload in there. Water, you stay with bank. One of you unload in there, the other one, like, see if we can get up here. 41s, get like 3 of you up there, 2 of you up there. A52, okay. Right, automatic, turn you off. Get some defenses. Put you in a bush here. NM135, sure, just drive up there. Put in a bush here. Alright, Soviets would be honestly a more difficult matchup in the open, but since we're not fighting... Oh my god, it's a lot of investment into the town here. Hmm. Nice. Lost 2. It goes to show you how squishy those jeeps can be. That video already was empty, so we can assume that it unloaded the stuff in the down there. Get some smoke going there. Here, unload you. That's a MiG-21, I think? Yeah, it's a BIS, presumably. Oh, it wants to snipe automatic. Move up, move up. So you can break line of sight to the crew. Thank you. Get a new attack, better early than too late, and another manpad squad. It's MP3s, bunch of them. Ah shit, my automatic's dead. Break line of sight, I don't think I can. Well done with that, yeah. Another one and another manpad. Good hit on those RBSs though. 2 out of 2. Right, those rocket pods are probably empty by now. Move in with those SCRVs. Where's my automatic? There it is. Turn you off. Live garden, get some manpads. You know, now I'm happy that I have 2 cards of manpads. Get us some supply drop before it's too late. You did not manage to kill one of those BMP3s. Lost line of sight. You are probably dead. Yep, you are. Some recon going on here. You're spotted, so they have recon moving up in there. Nice broke line of sight with the ATGM. And you died. Okay, move up with you, otherwise you might just get MiG-21 bizzed. They'll be here 980s probably. We don't have manpads, but let's see if we can get into the town nonetheless. Striking 90. Right, they came into the MP3s. up a bit to get better optics in there. Move up the motor a bit so we have not so far to travel. That's T7. Is it a T80 or T64 maybe? Hard to say. I think it's a T64 or something. That's not a sphere, I think. Probably an Agona. Well, wasted 3 missiles at least. Let's keep you into the thick bush so we can more easily break line of sight if need be. Get a CV. Infantry for now. Maybe the recon is in there. No idea about the AA setup. But I think I want the RBS like there so we can move and shoot into that side more easily. MTV here, we need to get rid of that before we even try to get into the town there. Maybe we can do it by just splitting them up and like eating all the shots with one of those. 5 pointers. Or the SCRFs. They have like 5 front armor? Yeah. Yeah, I think he's really trying to... Oh, he's unloading something. Oh, maybe Gornos. You know what? I'm gonna risk something here. Because that single Gorno squad can really screw us over. But by this, if we kill it, maybe even deal some damage. Oh, you're spotted. Oh, there they are. Those are base Gornos. Oh, Factoria. Let's see what happens if we try to drive in there. It's not a lot of points we lost there. It's attack move view actually. Even though I generally tell people not to do that. Missed. Hit. Missed. There's the MTV. E64BV, 2 of them. You're spotted by probably Gru moving up in there, that's annoying. Oh, that's unfortunate. I shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have done that! Oh, hello there. Look at what we got here. Oh, I forgot to unload my CV here. I think it's time to focus on that thing. Forgot to turn you on as well. Do I have something cheap to snipe? We can just maybe send something else with it. Why do I turn this off? I don't want to get caught out by like a BT-90 or something while they're shooting with their MG at something else. Oh, I'm gonna get sideshot by those rocket pods. Back in there. We have another RBS coming. Let's get another RBS over here, maybe. See if is that turned on? The right click, so it hopefully also uses the gun. Let's get What are those? Through. Shit. That's annoying, actually. Oh boy, I forgot about you. You know what, let's just give it a... Okay, evac, evac. Recon. Oh, the UAZ, wow, that's a brave one. Brave player it is. That's one tank dead, the other one heavily damaged. Just attack move in there. Make 27. Right, I just realized there's like no real ASF, huh? Yeah. Somehow I survived that. I was hoping I'd get a bit lucky with the PD missing. Let's get a double stack of you. Speed. Fifteen RPM coming in strong. I did get stunned, but I'm only shaken, so I still have 15 RPM autoloaded, biatch. Seat behind? I'm gonna take a risk here. Bit of PD on the attack ground plane. Oh my. PD evac. All of those MiG-27s should be heavily damaged, so they won't be able to really do much right now. Oh, I just fucking one-shot my... PDs can still be kind of ridiculous. Right. You should have done anything. I don't think there's much. Held onto this pretty well. That's a problem if the SCRV 103 is in a defensive position. Ooh, it can be really hard to deal with, especially if you're engaging up close, like those T-64s did, and you bait their shots with your infantry or something else. And if you don't connect the first shot and you're in CQC, then the 103 is gonna get so many shots into you before you get the any back-in can be such a strong tank. But in other situations, it can be really like abused by the fact that it has no turret or stabilizer. But I would say in most circumstances, the RPM and Outloader makes up for that. However, it should also be said that having no other medium tank in like that weight class with like 15 armor and such, sometimes it can really hurt. You know, having the next heaviest tank being a 1-1 if you're not playing mech can really hurt. Not saying it always does, but sometimes it can. Um, However, for Scandia, I think most of the time it's a blessing rather than a curse. Look at it. Look at it go. Because not having a turn stabilizer, for example, is annoying for following up finishing infantry in forests, right? Or reversing from infantry in forests or something like that while, you know, still being able to deal some damage or something. But with Scandi infantry being so strong, or running down tanks in forests, right? With your stabilizer. But since Scandi infantry is so strong and you have Erics and such, that role is never really occupied by your tanks because arguably Scandi is the strongest, or at least one of the strongest in forest fights for exactly that reason, especially when you're playing mech. So the 103D can just very easily fill the niche of like dealing with IFVs and such in like medium to long-ish ranges, where, you know, your infantry most of the time just doesn't really do anything. For heavy hitters, you have the RBS 56s. The only time where, of course, it really struggles is when you like have to fight at max range against heavy armor, but for that you have planes and other tools most of the time. Not saying Scandi can't be exploited by the weaknesses, but for Scandi most of the time it is, especially in the early game, relatively easy to be to get into a better position than your opponent, that you can take the defensive and such can more often not choose where and when to engage. As you saw with that 103D, I chose to, you know, keep it in cover, unspotted, until those T64 PVs were engaging something else. And then I, you know, hey, by the way, I have a fucking 103D. Let me just get in 3 shots before you can even take a return shot, buddy. You know? Automatic did expectedly a good job. I don't think we ever killed both Su-24s, did we? No. Interesting to choose the B1 over the T72B. Getting that 80 gem for this, what is it, 5 points? Definitely worth it. You lose availability, but especially when you also put in the T64 PV and you have stuff like BMP3, you know, I think you can definitely take the availability and, you know, paying that premium for a sphere. MLU, that's a nice kill list. But yeah. Well, I wouldn't say textbook, but it went much better than anticipated. Never really lost a foothold. It really helped that I was able to deal with those 264s. I think if I hadn't been able to deal with those, I would have lost that foothold. Probably would have still been in a very good position because, you know, I got the right side of the map. But yeah. Wait, what happened to the other B1? That one was early on, of course. My block 5. I think the T72 B1 kills didn't show up because it evac'd before, or got evac'd before the last cluster bombs hit. I think we only killed one of those with the block 5. And that B1 was a different one. Did we really never kill it? Was he really able to pull it back that far? Because I don't think I ever spotted it again. In any case, this means next time we're gonna play Soviets. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next time. In the next time. Oh, in the next one. Bye bye.